Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a lovely weekend. Today we're going to be making some Escovitch saltfish, another recipe to put on your Easter list. And I had this with some freshly baked cocoa bread straight out of the oven. Yes, so delicious. So starting off, I have my saltfish here that I was soaking overnight. I woke up early in the morning and I changed the water and allow it to soak some more. All right, because you want to reduce as much salt as you can. When you soak your saltfish overnight, you don't need to boil it at all. So what we're going to do now is we're going to remove the scales because the saltfish is nice and soft and ready to be fried. After removing the scale, I went ahead and I sliced it up in my desired slice, and then I'm gonna take my time and remove as much bone as possible. It's almost impossible to remove the bones unless you're a professional. So yeah, we're just gonna remove as much as we can and yeah, get it sliced up. So next thing, you want to pat dry it because I don't want the water, the wet saltfish going in the oil. That's gonna cause a lot of popping and we don't want to get ourselves burned. So we're just gonna pat dry that and we're gonna head over to the stove. I already have my oil heated. I'm gonna put them in and we're gonna cover the pot just like we're deep frying. So we're gonna cover the pot first, and then when I'm ready to turn them, I'm gonna remove the cover and let them finish frying without the cover. All right, so as you can see, they're starting to turn golden brown, and that's the perfect color that you want. Also, remember to taste the saltfish before you fry it because sometimes, even though you soak it overnight, it can still be a little salty unless you like the salty taste. But if you want the salty taste to come out, you want to make sure that it's properly soaked out. All right, so moving on to my veggies, I'm going to slice up my onion in rings just like this, and then I'm going to do the same to my Scotch bonnet pepper, and I'm gonna cut up my bell peppers, and for the green bell pepper I'm gonna cut it in rings as well, just like the onions. It doesn't matter how you want to cut it, but I just like presentation. So now for the carrots, I'm gonna julienne my carrots. So you want to slice it down the middle and then slice each piece in two unless you want it really thick. All right, so after slicing this in two, I went ahead and I julienne them. So when you julienne them, it's up to you how thick or how thin you want your carrots to be. All right, so I left a little oil in the pot and I'm gonna start off with my carrots. I'm gonna just saute them a little. I'm gonna cover the pot and allow them to steam cook. All right, just for a couple minutes because you still want it to have a little crunch. You don't want it to be soft. All right, so after that, I'm gonna go in with the rest of my veggies, and I don't like them too crunchy, so I am gonna cover the pot again just for them, just for about a minute. After adding my pimento, I'm just gonna cover the pot and then I'm gonna give it a minute and add my vinegar. So I'm gonna add the vinegar and then I'm gonna add a little sugar to temper the whatever salt may be left in the saltfish, as well as to cut down the harshness from the vinegar. The combination of each ingredients in this pot right now, I can tell you, it's super delicious, nice. If you love Escovitch sauce, this is the perfect one for you. So it's ready now. I'm gonna pour it all over my saltfish and I'm gonna cover it down with a plate and then a kitchen towel and allow it to marinate in the sauce because that's gonna make it so extra nice. All right, and as I said before, I had this with some cocoa bread fresh out of the oven as well. Oh my god, so good. If you are new on my page, I do have a few cocoa bread recipes on my page. It's a pretty simple recipe, and I am going to upload one today, a short one. Yeah, it's gonna be like 60 seconds, but you can still see everything that I do. I'm also gonna upload that. I don't know which one will be going up first, whether it's the saltfish or the cocoa bread, but you can check out either. Thank you all so much for watching and enjoy the rest of your weekend.